Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of April in Apocalypse. Welcome gamers. In today's video, we're going to be talking about this little squishy boy here, Ditto. Now Ditto is the 132nd Pokemon in the Pokedex and was introduced in Red and Blue and Red and Green, the first Pokemon games to come out across the world. Now, Ditto is a really special Pokemon because it is one of 3 Pokemon that can learn the move Transform, the other 2 being Mew and Smeargle. Now, when a Pokemon uses Transform, Ditto in this case, Ditto will transform into the opposing Pokemon, get their moves, and also take upon their appearance. And this is an exact copy of their appearance. But when we look at the anime, instead of the games, by the power of 4Kids Entertainment, we were introduced to when Ditto would transform, he would look like the opposing Pokemon, but in this case, it would keep its original face. And in 2016 in Japan, they start releasing some plushies, and in 2017 in the US, we were introduced by the power of Baby Driver. We got Wave 1 of the Ditto plushies in the US. So, the first Pokemon to get Dittoized was Pikachu. Second one was Bulbasaur. We got Charmander, Squirtle, and Clefairy. That was the first line that they did. Yeah, this is a really strong line. A lot of people really liked getting these Ditto plushies because they just look really appealing. I personally say that my favourite out of this line is probably the Squirtle one, but you know, a lot of people liked all of them. So Wave 2, in Japan obviously they were released after them, but everything was being localised to the US around the same time, so yeah. We've got Eevee for Wave 2, Jolteon, I actually have this one, Flareon, Vaporeon, Gengar, and Poliwag. Yeah, I'd say this is a really strong line, adding in the evolutions. A lot of people like the evolutions, so yeah, that was cool. I'd probably say that my favourite was Poliwag, because it's just so cute. So yeah, that was what I'd say is my favourite. I'd say Gengar wasn't that great, because a lot of Gengar's design is based around how scary his face is, but I think there's an element of, obviously, that's in the design for the Ditto plushies, that, you know, they have the Ditto face, so it's still cool. Wave 3 was released in the US in March 1st, 2017. Obviously, localised from Japan. That's the same with all of these. They've been localised from Japan. So these are the US dates. So things were released earlier in Japan, but US dates are just easier. We've got Pichu, Espeon, Umbreon, Raichu, and Vulpix. That was the third line. Yeah, another strong line. Adding in some Generation 2 Pokemon was a good idea. I think a lot of people liked getting Umbreon because Umbreon's a well-liked Pokemon, but Espeon, obviously, getting all of the evolutions is cool. I'd probably say that my favourite from the line is probably Pichu, but I think they're all quite good. Wave 4, May 17th, 2017. We're looking at Jigglypuff, Gloom, Magnemite, Coughing, and Snorlax. Yeah, another solid line. I'd probably say my favourite from this line is Magnemite. It's a little weird to see Magnemite with 2 eyes, but yeah, it's cool. I think, generally, you know, so far there have been some really solid designs. Wave 5, that was May 30th, 2018, so a bit of a jump. We've got Dragonite, Lapras, Sableye, Lord Helix himself, and Magikarp. I think this was a really interesting line, because we started to see some more differently shaped Pokemon. I mean, Magikarp is an example where its face isn't flat, so it's harder to design Ditto's face around it, but it looks great. Yeah, so Wave 6, that's June 3rd, 2018. We've got Alolan Vulpix, Electrode, which this is a really, really popular one, because of just how simplistic it is. I'm glad that we could see Electrode smile, guys. We've got Absol, Shaman, which uses a different material. You know, this is the first time they've used a more interesting material to replicate the Pokemon. Obviously, here it's the, like, grassy kind of material that would be, it's a grass-like material that would be on Shaper's back. Then Whimsicott, which is really disappointing because there are some other kind of more fluffier materials that they could have used to represent the fluff of Whimsicott, but still a cool design. I'd say my favourite from this line is probably the Shaman one, but they're all cool. Wave 7, this is the second to last line that's come out so far. We've got June 5th, 2019. So, we've got Furret, which is really good to see, because for some reason they just never like to do anything that much with Furret, but thanks to the Furret meme, now we're starting to see Furret pop up a little bit more. Misdreavus, Leafeon, Glaceon, which looks terrible, but when has a Glaceon plush ever looked particularly amazing? I mean, it's okay, there have been good Glaceon plushies, but still. Trubbish, Vanillite, Litwick, Sylveon, and Poipole. Yeah, this is a cool line. I'd probably say there were a few Pokemon that weren't too great. We're adding to the evolutions, I think. Yeah, now we've got every evolution so far. It was a good line. My favourite, I don't know, probably, maybe Poipole. I think at the time I really liked Poipole as well. So yeah, it's cool to see it. I think it's just a more interesting plush toy to look at. Now, Wave 8. This is the last plush line that was released so far. This was released on Valentine's Day 2020 this year. We've got Exeggutor, Mew, Lucario, Morlul, and Mimikyu. Yeah, this is a really good line. Morlul's a little bit of a weird inclusion, but its face looks a little bit weird. But yeah, this is overall really strong line. Personally, my favourite for this wave and overall was Exeggutor. I just really like having the, adding the more Ditto faces to it. It's just so cute. I really like it. But in conclusion, I would give this line a 0 out of 10. Do you want to know why it's a 0 out of 10? Because there isn't a Joltik plush. Okay, a Joltik is my favourite Pokemon. Why isn't there a Joltik Ditto plushie? I just screamed. Hi guys, this is the first episode. I hope this is okay. I imagine that this is popping a lot, because I'm in a room that has no phone, and I don't have a microphone. And I won't be getting one for a while, because Corona says we can't go outside. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If the popping's too bad, then I might consider doing something else, but, just let me know. Alright, thanks, bye, see you next time.